Greetings, RC model geeks, and here we are in the shed yet again for part 32 of the DW Hobby Storch build. Been busy this morning. I've done a bit of spraying with the old camouflagey stuff. I finished the slat, sprayed it grey, put the black on the camouflage there, done the aileron, done the flap. So, what's next? What's next is to varnish this lot. So that's what I am going to do. Don't know how much will get done today, because obviously this stuff's got to dry off. So, yeah, we'll get it all varnished anyway. And then maybe we'll look at something else. We will see. So, got my brush ready there, and fresh tin of Ronseal Ultra Tough Matte Coat Clear Varnish. The other one reached the end of its life, so let's give this a go. Right, there it is. That is the second wing all varnished up, along with its leading edge slat, its aileron, and its flap. So, anybody would think we were getting very close. Very close indeed. So then I thought, well, while this was drying off, I thought, you know what, I'll start to look at mounting the servos in the wing. And I've got one in there. I've got the aileron in the other wing here. Now there is a slight problem. Now I knew about this problem, and it was the reason why I really never started this kit back in whenever it was, January, something like that. I'm just trying to get a screw out at the moment so I could shove it in there and show the problem. Right, it's to do with the geometry of this lot. Now, originally DW supplied a set of horns and they completely cocked it up. Right, they had this horn here exactly the same as these horns, and so the point where the servo pushed was on the pivot point. So of course it didn't work. So they came up with a fix for that, and that was this horn here, which basically just shifts the pushing point away from the pivot point of the aileron. And so, stupid me, I trusted DW to have fixed the problem. You know, that was their fix. Actually, I was expecting a better fix from them, but that's what they supplied. And anyway, I will put this screw in there, and I'll come back to you because I can't do it with one hand, and I'll show you the problem. Right, got this thing screwed up there. Now I'm going to flex this aileron. It just ain't right. There's just way too much movement. Doesn't show up on camera too well, but there's a lot of play there. I mean, it's better than it was, because it didn't work at all originally in the original kit. But with this type of setup, this isn't the way to do it. Yeah, you want to get this push point as far away from this pivot point as possible. And generally on the full size setup, the way you would do that is have your horn on the top side away from your pivot point here. And this is why they've had to make this so long, to try and get this point here away from that pivot point there. But it's just not right. What actually wants to happen is this push rod wants to come out through the top of the wing and then have a very small horn here, right there, and everything will be wonderful in the world. So, oh yes, how are we going to do that? I don't think it's actually too difficult. That is the positive of it. I think all we're going to have to do is put the horn, what I'm thinking, well, there's two ways. We can either put the horn on the other side of the servo so that it's completely inside the wing, and then have the push rod coming through the top surface, just through a hole. Or is there enough angle to come through like that? That is the question. Right, here we go. Here's my fix. No dicking about. We just got on with it and sorted it, put it the way it should be. So, there's a hole here now in that trailing edge. Yeah, that goes right through to the inside. There'll be a push rod that comes through, connects onto this ball joint, and there we go. As you can see, it'll pop straight in there, and then it'll push out. Bob's your uncle. Perfect. Simple bodge, how it should have been in the first place. And we can see the difference here. If we look, you can see the distance from the pivot point to there, and then look at it from there to there. We've got much better mechanical advantage. The whole thing, actually, do you know what, is going to look like it should be there. Look very full size. We get rid of this stupid thing here. We can also then get rid of the slot in the plate, so I might just recover that and spray it grey again, because the horn is going to be on the inside there. Yeah, so we'll just basically have a blanking plate over there rather than a plate with a big slot and a dodgy horn. So yeah, much better way to do things. I don't think I've actually got any threaded push rods or adapters now, so there might be a slight delay while I get hold of some of those, unless I can come up with another bodge. But obviously we're going to have to do that on the ailerons. On the flaps, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. They've obviously got a lot further to move, so I'll contemplate the flaps, but at least we've got the ailerons sorted. You know, that's the most critical part at the end of the day. Yeah, and there you go. So that is it for the day. What's the time now? It's 5 o'clock on a Sunday. So yeah, so I'll probably do this tomorrow if I can bodge some bits together. Like I said, I don't think I've got any threaded adapters, which is what I need to screw on to the ball links there. Yeah. Anyway, that is it. See you all in the next video. Oh, and some of you eagle-eye people might have spotted that I made a deliberate mistake when I did the other wing. I forgot to put the bloody cross on again, didn't I? So I've got to also put the cross on and then varnish over top of that cross. Anyway, right, that's what happens when you get interrupted halfway through. Right, see you all tomorrow.
Thank you for watching Captain Rob's RC Model Geeks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. If you want to see more of the same type of videos, don't forget you can subscribe. If you want to support us, you can use PayPal, paypal.me/RC Model Geeks. If you want to contact us, you can email us rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.